interaction is possible. From an authoring point of view, you publish that information out to your users when you're happy with it. When you've authored it and you've validated it, then you distribute that information. Then we capture information and store it centrally, whether it's a warehouse or some other reporting solution, doesn't perhaps matter. And that information, importantly, is then passed back into Rulebook in order to make it available to you again to say, so how's it actually working? I've put this pricing and rating together, I've made it available for quotes. How's it actually being used? Am I accurate? Do I need to refine it? What we've actually also got is a sort of a lightweight version, I should say, called maintenance, again for actuaries and underwriting admin. That's available as a web-based version, but it has restricted use in terms of the amount of activity in terms of product definition that it can do. But ultimately, it's still the same. It can push information out to that web offering. So you see, if I left it like that, you probably will go, okay, great, but that's a little bit too quick. I've seen the video and that's very quick, but I still don't really quite understand what it is. So I just wanted to show you another version of it, again, to try and reinforce some words, and then to take you through and actually show you what it is, what it means, what it does. If you don't mind, I'm actually going to start sitting down because I can't see the screen. So from an implementation point of view, what we're talking about is Rulebook authoring, managing a series of products. You create the forms, you create the rule sets, you can actually test the application so that you're, there we go. So that we can author and we can validate before looking at the people who are actually going to consume your products. So via the web or the services, the component that could be integrated with your admin systems. So we've got the purposes here of consuming and distribution. So when, as an author, you're happy and you validate it, you publish out to those people and they can start using it. Perhaps they've got existing spreadsheets and they'll upload that information. So typically we've seen, does that mean? Yeah. Sorry, typically we've seen brokers who have got their existing spreadsheets with their existing quotes, and they can upload that information and make it available to you as underwriters. And you can also develop a form or form-based approach to allow the users to add their information in a controlled fashion. Integration with existing systems, output to data warehouses for the purposes of analysis and reporting. And of course you've then got that lightweight version again, which is the maintenance version, completely browser independent, so you're not forced into any one particular type of technology. Right, this is where I'm going to start being a bit more agile, so please bear with me while I move a few things around on the screen. Okay, so the front screen that you will have seen, just put that up in full screen mode. So the front screen you might well have seen in that demonstration. So this is the web version. So everything you're seeing here is web. For those of you who are IT related and concerned, the others will probably go, yeah, whatever. But from an IT point of view, you're going to see quite a few things that we're doing with the web interface that traditionally has only actually been done on the desktop. So there is quite clever stuff in here. So from the quotes point of view, if I can just go into that system, one else will come back. So what you're presented with is very much a clean interface, which you'll have seen on the screen, and a simple search facility. And I am going to stand up because I actually haven't got my glasses and I need to go and get